I'm joined here this morning by Cathy Green. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what is Friends of the Thunder Bay Marine Sanctuary, and how is it different than the sanctuary itself?
Well, our Friends group works in conjunction with the sanctuary to help carry out the mission. So it's a public nonprofit, and the Friends group is, while Thunder Bay National Marine Sanctuary is a federal agency, just like the National Park Service is a steward of public lands. The National Marine Sanctuary is a steward of the natural and cultural resources of Thunder Bay. So we get our funding from the federal government in conjunction with the state. And so the Friends group works in conjunction with us as a federal agency.
So the Friends allows you to do more with the state and federal funding. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Exactly. So with our federal funding, we do the operations, the protection of the resource, and our basic operations. But what the Friends allows us to do is to expand on that. And to be honest, our federal and state funding has been flat or declining in recent years. And so to do the things we want to do, our Friends group, among other things, allows us to expand that. So they help us operate the center, the Great Lakes Maritime Heritage Center, by operating the store. And they also help us by holding community events, a lot of the big events that many people in Alpena have been to.
So what are some of those community events that you guys put on?
Yeah, so in July, our big summer event obviously is our Maritime Festival on the 4th of July. Our next big one coming up, and this is one that we've been doing the last couple of years that we're really excited about, the Thunder Bay Film Festival, coming up the 4th week in January. This is our 3rd year doing it, and we're expanding it, and that's a Friends event that we really are excited about. Other things that happened over this last year are ROV celebration, our ROV competition, and then also our sanctuary celebration this fall, all supported by the Friends. We couldn't have done them without them. And even smaller things, like we have a speaker series coming up starting next week and running through December, that again is supported by the Friends.
And I know I got to see some of these events, and they were awesome, especially the ROV competition. That was huge for Alpena.
Yeah.
So how can people get involved in this?
Well, number one, come to the events. These are free events. We want people to come. This is a first way to kind of get engaged with the sanctuary. Come and see what we do, whether you like films, whether robotics interest you, or whether you want to hear about the shipwrecks and the maritime history of the area. Come to the events. Once you're there, if this is something that you're interested in, become a member of the Friends. And that way you can stay connected to what we're doing. You become a member by making a donation of any size. And then again, you can stay connected, know what's going on. And then beyond that, you can volunteer for these different events. We need dozens of people for any of those, for the ROV competition or for Maritime Festival. So there's lots of ways to get involved.
So who do they contact?
Me. Come on over to the Marine Sanctuary, come right into the Great Lakes Maritime Heritage Center, and they'll connect you with me. I'm working with the Friends to help get people involved. And we really appreciate the relationship we have with the community, and we're very excited to bring people in as much as we can.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Cathy, for coming on today and telling us about the Friends of the Thunder Bay and some of the events that you guys help put on.
Well, thank you for having me.